Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Floyd Ventures. Now, a few weeks back, a few friends and I were out fishing at one of the gorgeous lakes in the East Kootenays, Whitetail Lake.
How's the fishing, boys? Couldn't ask for a better day, though.
Now, throughout the day, somehow the conversation led to a friend who was visiting Luang Prabang. And to my surprise, nobody knew where it was. And that's when I said, I know where it is. I've been there, and I'll tell you.
Bit of a fighter here.
Oh, it's a fighter. Keep your tip up. Keep your tip up.
We got one here, boys.
Now for this story, we're heading south, down to the warm tropical climate of Southeast Asia. In fact, to the country of Laos. A country with 7.6 million people landlocked in Southeast Asia, and right in the northern central part is the city of Luang Prabang. So this journey started in Thailand, where I crossed the border in northern Thailand into Laos and took a 2-day long boat ride down the Mekong River. Now, the Mekong River is the world's 12th longest river, and it's the 7th longest river in Asia, and it is the longest river in Southeast Asia. Starting in the headwaters way up in the mountains areas of China, floats down through Myanmar, Laos, Thailand, Cambodia, and ends up floating into the South China Sea in Vietnam. Now, at the end of the first day, we arrived in a little village on the banks of the Mekong called Pak Bang. And this little village was so cool, and I ended up getting an awesome room overlooking the Mekong River. And I will always remember this room because when I got there and looked in the shower, there was an on-demand water heater with a circuit breaker and open wiring right in the shower. The next morning, we got back on our boat and we settled in for a 9-hour journey back down the river. Well, on day 2 I was a little wiser and I got myself a seat a little bit closer to the bar in the longboat. Nothing better on a hot day in Laos than a local beverage. And this young fellow was the ship's porter, and he was amazed at my sunglasses, which ironically I just bought at a dollar store, and when I gave them to him, he was so impressed, and I got nothing but first-class service for the rest of the trip. That's one thing I love about Southeast Asia. You give a little, and you get a lot. Well, our long journey came to an end as we arrived in our destination of Luang Prabang. And a part of this city of 56,000 people is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the name Luang Prabang translates literally to Royal Buddha Image. And one of the main attractions to this UNESCO World Heritage Site is the Royal Palace. The Royal Palace was built back in 1904 during the French colonial era. You can still see around the city a lot of evidence of the French colonial influence in the architecture when they occupied Laos back in the 19th and early 20th century. From my hotel, I had a view of the temple up the top of Pusi Hill. And if you know me, I'm always looking for a vantage point to get a beautiful shot. And once I got up top, I could see all the little Buddha statues carved into the mountainside. It was so cool to walk around and explore. And of course, there were some spectacular views. From here you could see the mighty Mekong River, as well where it joins in with the Nam Khan River, a little smaller river that also runs through the city. There's one special place I want to share with you. It was a little pub called Utopia, right nestled down next to the Nam Khan River with some amazing views. And if you're in Luang Prabang, make sure you go to the Utopia bar. You can thank me later. Another main attraction to the area is the Quang Si waterfalls, a 29-kilometer drive away from Luang Prabang with some amazing views. This 3-tiered waterfall system is absolutely spectacular, and unfortunately, I didn't go. I only heard about it after the fact, and I was really disappointed I didn't make it. So if you've been there, comment below on your experience. Another attraction was the night market, which had incredible fruits and vegetables and all sorts of crafts and souvenirs to buy as well. I really enjoyed my time here, and I wish I'd stayed longer. There were so many unique places to wander around and explore. I really had such a good time, and I plan to come back again. And one of the things I enjoy about traveling around the world is everything is so different. Some things are the same, but there's always something different wherever you go. Earlier on in my trip, I met some fellows from Belgium, and they introduced me to Belgian beer, so I took this photo for them. And hey, what about that fishing story? Here, let's get to that one.
Coming. It's been about 2 minutes he's been fighting us. It's getting close to the boat.
It's coming, boys. I got one here. Yep.
Keep her, bring her up.
Got one here.
Oh, the best catch of the day.
Looks like a fresh one too.
That's a keeper.
Yep, that's got to be the best catch of the day right there, boys.
Woo.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, that's it for this video, folks. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and if you would, please subscribe to my channel, Floyd Ventures.